will
truth.
help them create even more jobs. We need to work together on tools like bipartisan trade promotion authority to protect our workers, protect our environment, and open new markets to new
Greenhouse got a
goods
$10 million
stamped
grant.
made in the USA.
To promote
Obama
policy.
applying, you know?
Hey guys, feedback here. I just bought a private jet for the Key and Airport. With my Obama phone grant.
Ensures transparency and public engagement in trade. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Neither should we. We know that the nation that goes all in on innovation today will own the global economy tomorrow.
Computing and storage.
This is an edge America cannot surrender. Federally funded research helped lead to the ideas and inventions behind Google and smartphones. And that's why Congress should undo the damage done by last year's cuts to basic
robot
research,
soldiers.
so we can unleash the next great American discovery.
The greatest ways to kill people around the world. I wish the beer I was drinking had Obama's face on it.
Based on vaccines that stay ahead of drug-resistant bacteria, or paper-thin material that's stronger than steel. And let's pass a patent
Elephants.
reform bill that allows our businesses to stay focused
Photoshopped.
on innovation, not
It's
costly
an
and
elephant on
needless
saran wrap
litigation.
from Obama. Obama's saran wrap stands up to an elephant on a pencil. I want that saran wrap, don't you?
He's strongest to
One of the
Republicans,
biggest
just
factors
like
of bringing more
Obama.
jobs back.
Isn't that a call to action? He's selling saran wrap now.
I think
Can't
he
be
is.
on Church
The
TV.
all the above energy strategy I announced a few years ago is working. And today, America is closer to energy independence than we have been in decades.
Hear that, Tommy?
Yep.
Decades, man.
One of the reasons why is natural gas. If extracted safely,
It's gonna happen.
it's the bridge fuel that can power our economy with less of the carbon pollution that causes climate change. Businesses plan to invest almost $100 billion in new factories that use natural gas. I'll cut red tape to help states get those factories built and put folks to work.
Oh, cool. He's gonna come
And this
out.
Congress can help by putting people to work building fueling stations that shift more cars and trucks from foreign oil to American natural gas. Meanwhile, my administration will keep working with the industry to sustain production and jobs growth while strengthening protection of our air, our water, our communities.
So we're
And while we're at it, I'll
with
use my authority to protect more of our
We'll be a
pristine
part
federal
of
lands
what
for
he
future
is and
generations.
he's doing. The industry will emanate Barack Obama, and Barack Obama will make the industry.
Now,
He'll be the chief chairman of the industry.
The women
it's
wearing
not
red
just
really stand
oil and
out.
natural gas production that's booming. We're becoming a global leader in solar too.
So
Every 4 minutes, another American home or business goes solar. Every panel pounded into place by a worker whose job cannot be outsourced. Let's continue that.
$23
process.
an hour. I want to do solar. Let's get Tony solar and make $23 an hour.
Until they make robots that can do this
So
shit.
we can invest more in fuels of the future
Just
that
3D
don't.
printing in place. Although Chinese cells are cheaper.
I want to 3D print myself a $23 job.
I think you're working for the wrong people.
And even as we've increased energy
You're on
production,
the wrong
we've
side.
partnered with businesses,
You need a 3D
builders,
printer
and local
Good idea, you
communities
should do
to
that.
to make
reduce
solar
the energy
panels.
we consume.
for $23 an hour.
When we rescued our automakers, for example, we worked with them to
When we
set
rescued
higher
them,
fuel
Tyler, you
efficiency
hear that?
standards
What,
for our
what?
cars.
When
We
we
rescued
Becoming
the
I'll
automakers.
build on that
You gotta
success
bring
by
them back.
setting new
yeah.
standards for our trucks.
do you remember doing
So
that?
we can keep driving down oil imports and what we pay at the pump. And taken together, our energy policy is creating jobs and leading to a cleaner, safer planet. Over the past 8 years, the United States has reduced our total carbon pollution more than any other nation on Earth.
That seems like a good idea.
But we have to act with more urgency. Because the changing climate is already harming Western communities struggling with drought and coastal cities dealing with floods. That's why I directed my administration to work with states, utilities, and others to set new standards on the amount of carbon pollution our power plants are allowed to dump into the air. The shift to a cleaner energy economy won't happen overnight, and it will require some tough choices along the way. But the debate is settled. Climate change is a fact. And when our children's children look us in the eye and ask if we did all we could to leave them a safer, more stable world with new sources of energy, I want us to be able to say, yes, we did.
What about when they say, why did you guys leave us with this debt? How about that guy?
And I'll say climate.
Yeah, you'd be dead. You'd be roasted because of the global
It's time to
warmings.
heed the call of business leaders, labor leaders, faith
No, like the
leaders,
global warming we're going through right now.
and fix our broken immigration system.
And what does that mean, Barack?
Bring the borders down.
Who do you want to exclude?
Doesn't mean that.
I'm nodding my head, but what does it mean? That's right, everyone's clapping.
Republicans and
What am I gonna
Democrats in the Senate have acted, and I know that members of both parties in the House want to do the same. Independent economists say immigration reform will grow our economy and shrink our deficits by almost $1 trillion in the next 2 decades. And for good reason. When people come here to fulfill their dreams, to study, invent, contribute to our culture, they make our country a more attractive place for businesses to locate
Where's that
and
music
create
over
jobs
next door?
for everybody. So let's get immigration reform done this year.
Oh,
What does that mean?
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
It's time.
get her done.
She's gonna have solidarity with the cable guy that's like, get her done. Immigration reform.
The ideas I've outlined so far can speed up growth and
Get her
create more
done
jobs.
now.
But in this rapidly changing economy, we have to make
You
sure
say
that
what
every
was going to
American has
happen.
the
It's just
skills
like this thing
to
is
fill those
already
jobs.
passed, and we're just going to
The
get
good
this
news
done.
is, we know how to do
Get her
it.
done.
I don't think anything.
2 years ago, as the auto industry came
It's
roaring
like
back,
Congress has
Honda
already
Rush
taken action.
opened
Get
up
her
a manufacturing
done.
firm in Detroit. She knew that Ford
To
needed
cut
parts
a
for
steak,
best-selling
you
truck in
must get
America,
her done.
and she knew how to make those parts. She just needed the workforce. So she dialed up what we call an American Job Center. Places where folks can walk in to get the help or training they need to find a new job or a better job. She was flooded with new workers. And today, Detroit Manufacturing Systems has more than 700 employees.
That's like
What
half of
Andra
Detroit, right?
and her employees experience is how it should be for every employer and every job seeker. So tonight I've asked Vice President Biden to lead
Yeah.
an across-the-board reform of America's training programs to make sure they have one mission: train Americans with the skills employers need and match them to good jobs that need to be filled right now.
Who's gonna do that?
It
It's
sounds
like
good.
Obama.
That guy up there looks like a leader. You see his
That
arms
means
outstretched.
more
He's
on-the-job
directing
training,
Joe
more
Biden as to what's
apprenticeships that set
happening.
a young worker on an upward trajectory for life. It means connecting companies to community colleges that can help design training to fill their specific needs. If Congress wants to help, you can concentrate funding on proven programs that connect more ready-to-work Americans with ready-to-be-filled jobs.
Is there something funny, Tally?
I'm also
Yeah, what's that?
convinced we can help Americans return to the workforce faster